My name is Gregg Renfrew, and I am the founder and CEO of Beautycounter, a company with a mission to get safer products into the hands of everyone. Beautycounter is the result of a personal journey where I found the connection between our environment, what we put in our bodies, and what we put on them. I've seen firsthand health impacts on friends and family, and I was compelled to change the personal care industry. In addressing the need for clean beauty laws, the business opportunity also became apparent. The clean beauty industry continues its impressive growth, on track to reach a value of nearly $22 billion by the year 2024. But one company, even with the combined efforts of others, cannot fix this problem alone. And so in that spirit, today I will focus my testimony on what I believe is critical to creating cosmetic safety laws that protect consumers while simultaneously advancing the beauty industry. First, we need a health protective safety standard. The current absence of federal safety regulations in our industry forces businesses like Beautycounter to make their own decisions about the safety of ingredients. A uniform safety standard is paramount to gain consumer trust. We believe that how Congress defines what is safe is one of the most important elements of reform. By creating a strong safety standard in this bill, Congress has the opportunity to protect the health of American families while making sure that our business community is keeping up with international markets. Beautycounter supports a safety standard where the FDA has the tools to adequately assess both short and long-term impacts of ingredients. We believe that reasonable certainty of no harm best reflects public health approach that consumers can trust. Second, we encourage timely ingredient review based on the best available science. We support legislation that reviews as many ingredients as possible each year. The sooner that safety determinations can be made on ingredients, the faster manufacturers like ourselves can bring products to the market. Additionally, we encourage you to allow the FDA to review classes of ingredients where relevant, to conserve agency resources, while noting that determinations must be made on individual chemicals. Reflecting on Beautycounter's early days, we would have benefited from a federal program that allowed us to either avoid or use ingredients based on a comprehensive review of available scientific literature. I have no doubt that many other companies feel the same way. Third, we support a user fee system that fully funds the FDA. As the CEO of a company that started with just a handful of employees, I understand how the notion of fees can seem daunting. Through this experience, we have gained an appreciation for the need to make reasonable accommodations for small to mid-sized businesses. That is why we support a sliding scale user fee program that takes into account both large and small businesses. As a company grows, we believe the responsibility should increase accordingly. Fourth, federal law must account for existing state protections. Given the lack of federal laws on cosmetics and personal care products, many states were forced to take action. Beautycounter supports a state preemption approach that preserves existing state laws while creating a strong federal program that will negate the need for new laws to be passed. At Beautycounter, we refer to the concept of progress versus perfection, and I believe that sentiment also holds true for the legislative process. We are encouraged by the key elements reflected in proposals before the committee, including setting mandatory good manufacturing practices, granting the FDA the ability to recall harmful products, increasing ingredient transparency, and requiring the disclosure of fragrance allergens. I believe that this committee can and must come together to pass bipartisan legislation as you've done many times before. But I am not asking you to do this alone. I, on behalf of Beautycounter, our advocates, and our clean beauty movement, commit to mobilizing our community of millions to support this important public health issue. In closing, today I am asking you to act. Act to protect the mother trying to find safer products for herself and her family. Act to empower companies large and small across America. Act to meet the consumer demand for greater transparency. When you pass legislation that will protect the health of American families, you are not only responding to a growing, passionate, and bipartisan electorate eager for reform, but you are also protecting the health of American families now and forever. Thank you for your time today and for your leadership on this important issue.
Thank you, Ms. Renfrew.